Sheepies. Ryoko, and you're welcome. Today we're playing some Make Room again because there is a Christmas update, so yeah. I really want to kind of play it. You can hear? Okay, awesome. Thank you, Sheepies. Alright, good morning. Christmas update, yes I did. I said let us open a sandbox and a new room. They also added some new stuff that I want to show you, so if I just do this, okay. So this is a new feature they added, it's called camera mode, and actually with camera mode it lets you have free cam. So when the game is in free cam, you're no longer restricted to this angle. You can actually change angle completely. So, well, yeah, if you're someone who plays Make Room or has been interested in it, that's just another feature they've added, which I think is something I've been wanting, so very cool. Alright, we're going to first of all change. Pardon me, we're going to change the background to be black because we do like it dark here, or we can use maybe grey, something easy on the eyes. Maybe because it's Christmas we can do like a nice warm kind of color. Yeah, a nice warm color like this. What colors can we do for the walls? I'm trying to think. We could have like some kind of wooden or wallpaper. I want to try and make it look wooden, I think. It'll go like a cabin. Woody and warm, perhaps. Not sure about the floor. We can probably do something similar with the floor too. Perfect. There we are. Lots of brown. We'll make it brown. How did Sheepy know how my room is decorated? Your room is very empty. We need to fill it up. How's that? I think that's a nice space for Christmas kind of decoration. How are you today, Sheepy? I'm doing fantastic. I hope all of my Sheepies are doing well. Oh, this is another feature they added, so it's generate idea, and if you click it, it comes up with some words to prompt you if you don't know what to build, which I think is cool. Alright, let us continue. Now we can change the shape of the building. Let's see if I can find something that speaks to me. Christmas tree. This kind of shape is nice, I think. It's kind of like the bakery shape I was using. Something simple like that. Yeah, let's extend it. Maybe I we could put a fireplace and a chair or something. Yeah, okay. So, this is tricky. I'm out of practice. Let me see what kind of stuff we have here. So we have a gingerbread house. Cool. We have a wreath. We have... What is this? A star. Wooden logs, candy canes. Of course, a tree. Which tree do we like more, Sheepy? There's a pointy one and a fluffy one. And lots of presents. I do like presents. Some kind of decoration. And a nutcracker. I don't really like nutcrackers that much. They're a little spooky to Sheepy. Oh, the snowman, very cute. Okay, so I personally... Do I like the fluffy one more? I think the fluffy one is more cozy, so I'm going with that one. Let's use this one. I also really like if there is a carpet or something. I'm thinking of getting a circle rug of some kind. Like so. How is the snowman not melting? I guess, it's cold. I don't know. Magical snowman. I guess this is supposed to be like tinsel, but I don't like the colors. I think the colors should be more like this. I prefer that. Let's check this red. Is there a nicer red? I want it to be a little bit richer. Like that. Darker and richer. And our star. I want it to be a little bit brighter. Or lighter even. Tricky stuff. Alright, so oh, my internet is trivial. Sorry, it looks like my internet dropped out a little. Let's see. I'm going to shift my presents over here. We need to do some height adjustments too, of course. Add some variety, like so. Where is the sheep merch in the room? We just started building. Oh, let's see. I guess I might need the star for now. Let us go ahead and begin structuring the rest of the room. So, we do have some construction pieces, and with these, we should be able to create some visual interest, I think. Like across the bottom, we can add some paneling, which I think is alright. I think a little bit of paneling is okay. Vertical. How do we build a fireplace? I don't I think they have one already. We have to build one. Oh, they do. So we can use a nice little chimney. Are they different styles? Okay, I think this one is slim. Let's get rid of the thick one. I think I want the slimmer one. These look the same. No, they are different. I'm trying to figure it out. Alright, let's get rid of this one. I think this one is the most natural looking. Let's pop it over this way a little, just so it's not too close to the tree, because that could be a disaster. And of course we want it to be natural colors, right? So let's do that. It's wait, you don't have a wooden fireplace, do you? You would have a stone fireplace. Oh, why do I feel like a stone fireplace? I think usually, I'm trying to think of the colors. Usually it's still not this slate. Let's see. It still has a little brownie to it. I guess like a brick kind of color. Maybe more like that. Yeah, I'll go with that. I've got it all figured out. Don't worry, Sheepies. Alright, so we can pop this here. I'll figure out the colors later. Oh, that was Papa Sheepy sneezing. Sorry, my parents are moving around a lot. They're leaving today, so yeah. Alright, let's duplicate this one. That feels a bit close, doesn't it? Let's just delete this. We want ultimate coziness, so let's get fire. Can I slow it down? No. Looks like the fire is going to burn. Well, that's beautiful. Okay. Let's add this stocking. And another stocking. And another stocking. That stocking looks like it's in danger. We'll shrink them a little. Perfect. We also have candy canes and cookies and stuff like that. Perfect. A dream. Is this like a Christmas thing? I suppose so. I see it a lot in images near the tree, which I find interesting. So yeah, baubles too that we can decorate with. So let's put some baubles on the tree. Like so. Maybe we can add a sheepy to the tree too, which would be cute. That might be possible. funny. Let's put this one. Like this one looks like a beach volleyball. I think I like this one more than the horizontal bauble. There we go. That looks cute. Let us get our sheep. Can I replace this with the sheep? Do you think that looks good? Either that or what about the sleeping one? No. I can't cover the star with that one. Or I could use this. You're good. I could use my plushy sheep. There we are. A beautiful star. And I'll put this on my head too. There we go. Actually, I think I'll use the sleeping one on my head. That's adorable. Okay, I like that. There we go, sheepies. We have our new Christmas tree. It does make me want to throw. Oh, actually, no, I could put myself in the Santa outfit. It doesn't look like me anymore. Am I Christmassy enough now? Sheepy looks strange. I feel like myself again. I could do like a white Christmas look. It would match my colors. Now Sheepy is conflicted. Let's see. Maybe we can do 2 color versions. Let's keep the snowman away from the fireplace. He might feel a little bit cold, which is what we want over here. So let's keep our snowman cold. I think it's okay if our gingerbread house is a bit toasty. There we are. And the wreath can either go on the fireplace or over here. I think it looks better over here. Yeah. Chris, I'd prefer a sheepy Christmas tree over the multiple Labubu's put on my tree by my mother. Oh dear. Well, good luck, I guess. The Labubu problem is one that I almost ended up facing as well. Sheepies, I understand. We have Sheepy Burger. That does really belong here. Okay. So I think we need a bit more. How do I put this? We need some more character for this room, so I'm still thinking of paneling. Some kind of paneling. For example, if I again make it all brown. That's a nice brown. It doesn't really match. That does look really nice there. Let's see if I Susanna, Sheepy, you're doing well. Thank you for defending my dreams. I'll try my best. This shape feels a little... Is that G-square? The vertical look. I'm not sure this is my taste. Sheepies. I'm a white sheep after all. I like white. White stuff is my favorite. Nyama, nyama, nyama. Yoko, yoko, yoko. Can you free cam? Well, you have two modes. You have this cam, and then the new updated cam, which allows you to free cam. Yes. Free cam is good if you want all the details. They just added this in an update. Yeah. It's just for my stream. I'm not going to do that because it's a little disorienting. Let's see. We can't see behind there anyway. Nobody has to know. Okay, let's put this. Let's do it like this. They look more like chocolate blocks now. I think that's better. Yep. And I'm going to take the arrow and slide it in so that it matches better. Sometimes with this, it doesn't quite line up. Maybe I can make this one line up with it better. I'll just smush them. There you go. Perfect beans. It's close enough. Well, now it feels a little more lively, doesn't it? Bacon. Now, I don't know if there are any more stockings, or if that's just the one. We also have a more colorful wreath, so I think I'll use that. Yoko, yoko. Yoko, yoko. We also have a sled, it looks like. A little sled. But first we need some furniture, so Sheepies. We need a couch, I think. Or something like that. A sofa. A sofa. Is that comfy or not? Is that... I feel like it's comfy if you actually live here. Let's see. We have an L shape, or we can do... No, not two chairs. Yoko, 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 yoko. Yeah, I think that might be the comfiest, or there is something like broken into pieces. We can put a table there. Let's see, we also have a double, just a regular one, but I think a regular one is a little boring. It looks like we can also custom make a chair, like so. We can make it tremendously long, if we so desire. That's quite fun. Let's see. Delete. I see me and you. I think this is the best chair after all. Okay, yeah. It looks comfy, and I would like a small table, a circular one, perhaps to go in the middle. Something like this. For cakes and stuff, or drinks, cakes and drinks and stuff. Something like that sounds good. Right, so let's shoot these across. I think 4 of these will look a little nicer if they're spread out like so. What else can we do, Sheepies? Christmas. We have some cookies. Maybe I can get a plate for my food and put them on the table so we can have a tray with some yum yums. Like there's a gingerbread man. Do we have a cookie? Where is our cookie? I saw a cookie. There's cookies. Cookie number 1. Cookie number 2. Cookie. I'll shrink a cookie. There we are. Giant cookie, small cookie, gingerbread cookie, and a glass of milk. Can I please have a glass of milk? A sleeping sheep by the fire. Yeah, we can probably do that. Milk and cookies. Ta-da! I think that looks nice. Mama, this color is a little blue. Take it white so that it's milk. Perfect. If we do that, we're going to need a pet bed, I think, so that our lovely sheep is comfortable. But what is this rotation? I get that is weird. Ah, it's a shelf, that's why. I understand. there's a frog. Christmas frog. We need a cushion. A cushion. Cushion. Where's the cushion? Nyama, nyama, nyama. That one's better. I prefer it without the colors. Is there a CRT TV? I think there actually is inside of this game. No. No, I don't think there is. Actually, oh, there is. Never mind. Oh, wait, that's a monitor. No. They only have monitors. There's no CRT. I'm curious. I guess you could kind of take this and push it into the ground. Now it looks like one. Yucca, yucca. Let's see, we could... We need this to look more cozy, don't we? How about a window to look outside? Because I think that's where some of our comfiness will come from, is having a window. Yucca, yucca, yucca. Nyama, nyama, nyama. Nyama, nyama, nyama. I think with the window we can achieve ultimate comfy. So let us grab one. Now, what says Christmas to a sheepy? Not this. I feel like cottage. A kind of cottage. That's a circle. Oh god, maybe something like this. I'll change it to brown. Once again. Yoko, yoko. And what if we change the night to... Do we have sunset? Immediately a lot comfier. That's like a dark sunset. Nighttime is very dark. Let's try regular sunset for now. I think dark sunset will look pretty if we add some lights. What kind of lights can we add? We have string lights. Oh, that's pretty. I can actually use them appropriately now. Let's see. That's Halloween. Do we have circular lights? I think those are as close as we'll get. Maybe a clock on the wall. Perhaps, yeah. edited kind of match. I think. Duplicate. Yoko, yoko. Yoko, yoko. This is tricky. It's a little messy, isn't it? Yoko, yoko. Perhaps there is a way. Are these little dot lights? They're flickering there. I try to avoid flickering if I can. Yoko, yoko, yoko. Dot lights would be perfect there. Some candles. Yes, I think candles are brilliant. Yoko, yoko, yoko. Let's remove Mr. Froggy or use Mr. Froggy as a candle holder. I think that looks good. Yes. You have a frog friend. Looks very knowledgeable. Indeed. A knowledgeable froggy friend. Yuma, yuma. But I could totally put these all over the tree, for example. They're all flicky at different times. I can't turn them off. Look. No, I can't stop the flashing. Holidays. We do have a key to train. I see this is a track. Can I put it around the tree? Then we can have a cute train track around the tree. That's a thing people do, I think. And I can add this. Expand. There we are. Yoko, 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 yoko. Let's put it here. The Sheepy train. Choo choo choo. Wonderful. It's all a bit wonky, train. Let's push the tracks down a little bit. Wonderful. Yumma, yumma, yumma. Boop. I've been booped. Yumma, yumma, yumma. I think we can copy and paste this part. Will the ultimate train effect. I'll just rotate it a little bit. Push it in. Rotate. Push it in. And down one. That's a nice looking train. Yumma, 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 yumma. Yumma, yumma, yumma. In fact, this is a better front. I like this one. This is classic. Classic train. Push it forward. Rotate this one a little. Yeah, Thomas. Thomas. In fact, we can also add, if I go here, a little bit of smoke coming out of the drain. I think that's cute. There we go. That looks nice. Oh, we should also have like hot chocolate somewhere. Don't you think? We should have a nice cup of hot chocolate for somebody to drink. I also want to look up. Maybe the cushions are here. Okay, so we have our cushions. Let's have our sleeping sheepy on a nice square one like this. I think that would be adorable. Just rotate it a little. And we can add our sheep here. Yoga. It's adorable. I think I'll change the color of this one to green. Perhaps. Yoga. Penguin Mary Sheepmas. Thank you, Mary Sheepmas. What a bright star. Oh wow. Why thank you. Indeed, there is a star upon the tree. Wow, it's really blinking. Oh, I copied the tree. That's okay. I think we should have a miniature tree somewhere else in the room too. That would be quite pretty. Sheepy thinks that would be adorable. You know, I'm trying to think. Christmas. There's been one gift I've been too lazy to wrap. I shall wrap it soon enough. Yoga. That will do. Wow, it's really bright. Beautiful. Now I'm thinking our glass of hot, or rather mug of hot chocolate. Where shall it be? We need a little table. A side table. Either we can have a side table and stuff, or we can have a cabinet, I suppose. But a side table is always good. Sheepy thinks. Yoga. There's like a tiny square one. Tricky. This is tricky. Maybe one like this. Yumma. I think I'll put one closer to here, or the left of the couch. It kind of works, but I think it looks weird with everything. I'd have to change the layout a little. Nyama. I have to change the layout a little bit if I use this table, but I like what it brings to the room. It brings a lot to the room. Like, I could get rid of this chair and swap it for two little chairs instead. Tricky. It's tricky. The thing is, I chose this chair for ultimate comfy. If I change the chairs, it won't be as comfy anymore. Because it'll be like this. It feels a bit generic, doesn't it? If I use two of these, it's not as comfy, is it? What does Sheepy think? It's not bad. Something like this. That works out, doesn't it? Okay, perfect. Now we can add more to the table. Them being beside each other is comfier. What if I make them really close? That's cute, right? It's like a very strong snuggle. There we go. It's almost too strong. I feel like it's nicer to sit on a big chair. What about I don't think this will look right. No. A regular sofa is not enough. Now that feels formal. That feels formal, BBs. But everybody can eat together. Isn't that nice? Let's see. That's like a party. A Sheepy party. I still think the two looked a little nicer. For aesthetic sense. There we are. Cookie 1, cookie 2, milk, gingerbread. Lovely. Let's add some more things to eat and drink. So this time I'm going to use a round bladder. And let us put some... What do we have? Let's put a mini tree on the table. It looks cute. Let's make it very bright. I'll turn them off. Here we are. Perfect, that looks cute. It's these little details that can be important to make it unique. Here we are. Now, allow us to add some things that aren't just cookies, but we do have like a unique. Oh, this is like a gold gingerbread. I think that's cute. We also have some candy canes. Let's lay them down and make them edible. So it's more like food candy canes than decorations. Oh no. And I'll rotate this one a little. Hello, sheepies. Let's also add, what other drinks do we like at Christmas time? That's right, we like hot chocolate, so a nice mug. A cute little mug. Like so. And let's make it color. What color shall it be? We can make it a red cup, perhaps, or a green cup. I think a red cup. Eggnog. Oh yes, eggnog. We had to talk about eggnog yesterday. Yes, Sheepy's wanted to persuade me to trying it, but I don't know if I ever will. What about this? What does this look like? This looks like something. You're good, you're good, you're good. You're good, you're good, you're good. Let's use this. And add a little bit of steam. It's nice and hot. A nice hot drink. Perfect. Very good. Yumma, yumma, yumma. I just want to add some more string lights around the room. It's not nearly bright enough. We're also gonna put some Sheepy likes to be a little bit excessive. Let's put some Yeti. Perfect. I love how they just shrink on the side, otherwise they won't fit. I must shrink them. There we are. And the copy. Oh, out my eyes. Copy. Like so. And we'll put some more at the back as well. cell shading or whatever. Ryoko, ryoko. Nyama, nyama. Right. Ryoko, ryoko. I'm also putting on you the snowman. Right. It just adds a bit of a glow there. Yes. Oh, what else shall Sheepy add? Ryoko, ryoko, ryoko. Perhaps another carpet. Something like this. Pretty. Which blue is which? There we go. That's cute. With a nice little rug. Under the chairs. Ryoko, ryoko, ryoko. It is not quite complete yet. I think we're close to making it really pretty. Ah, gingerbread house. Let's move this cookie to this plate. There we go. That looks beautiful. Ryoko, ryoko, ryoko. Colors. We have this pale kind of color. I feel like it should be yellow to match the theme. And what is this one? I guess it's like a contrast. Okay, nice. Nyama, nyama. Nyama, nyama. Cute. Nice. Christmas time. Decorations are always about lighting up the dark rooms, right? Beyond extra sunset. Let me see how it looks when I make it night. Oh, wow. That's quite pretty. I think that looks very pretty. Hi. Ryoko, ryoko, ryoko. Going to add some candy canes to the window. I think it looks pretty. Ryoko, ryoko, ryoko. The question is, which way do the candy canes face? Inward or outward? It just didn't feel quite festive enough over there. It must look more festive, Sheepies. The colors too. Can we make it a little more visually interesting. How's that? It does feel a bit bright, but it's a little more interesting to look at. Perhaps if I choose this color, we can have an even darker brown. I think it's still fine like that. Hard decisions sometimes. Okay. Perhaps I can add a carton of milk to the scene. We're stacking those tables pretty high, huh? What have I not used yet? A cute little star. A cute little star. We should probably use some kind of table. Here, or shelves. Yes, I think shelves would be smart, so let me type this in. Shelf. Perfect. I can add one over here, perhaps. Merry Krampus. No, not Krampus. Christmas beans. Unless you got visited by Krampus, but I wonder what you did for that to happen. There we go. The shelf feels like it doesn't belong anywhere. Perhaps that could work. I'm not sure. We could move the wreath. I have a lot of questions. I like the wreath next to the tree. I've already made up my mind. I'm too used to it. Elf on the shelf. Let's see, what can we put here? I think I can also slim it if I do this correctly. We can also slim the shelf, which is something I would like to do. Now it's got a slope. Right, that looks nice. Let's also make it a little tighter there. Right. Krampus might be a goat, perhaps. A Christmas Krampus. Why, yes, of course, you can use use presents as decoration. Chippy had forgotten. Silly me. Yucca. I'm not feeling the star, so let's remove that. What else can we use here? We could use another gingerbread house or a stocking. Oh, this stocking doesn't have anything in it. Ah, I see. I could have used an empty red stocking as well. They didn't have to be full. Maybe some candles. A candle. A small melted candle. That could work. That is a bright candle. Very nice. Yucca. Santa Claus, I want a goth girlfriend this year. Good luck. Are you sure that's what you want, Sheepy? Yucca. Maybe Santa will listen. Let's go be this present. Oh, that kind of looks good where the frog is, but I'm not going to remove it. I think it's very charming. Maybe I can make the base of the candle a present. We're going to frog stack. That doesn't really work. What if I replace this log? There we are. Yes, that looks cute. If I could ask Santa for anything this year, Sheepy wants... What does Sheepy want? Sheepy kind of just wants Sheepy's booth. I don't really have any other Christmas wish. Let's see. I'm going to put this in. If I could ask for anything else, Santa, can I have grass? Yes, that is an appropriate answer. I would like grass. I'd like lots of grass, please. Yummy, scrumptious, delicious grass. That sounds beautiful. He's gone around opening all the presents, sheepies. That's no good. We don't open presents yet. Tip is, if you open presents for Christmas, do you open them on Christmas Eve or on Christmas Day? people do different things, but I have always opened them on Christmas Day in the morning. Yeah. Day. I understand Eve too, because I'm like, Eve is more comfy. Yeah. Like it's night time and all the lights are on and it's nice and pretty. You know, in the morning it's not as comfy. Yeah, I don't know. Imagine having to wait until Christmas night. I couldn't handle that. Me too excited. Let's see. I'm just dumping everything on the shelf. Hopeless decorator Sheepy. I have no idea what I'm doing. We really don't need this candy cane. I'll get rid of it. How about some cushions for our chairs? I think that's something we need. Some nice, lovely cushions. Loving. Duplicate. Just rotate this a little more. Flip. Wonderful. They're kind of asymmetrical. Let's change it a little bit. Maybe have one with a larger cushion. Like so. Scale it. Shift it to the left here. There we are. You know, I just realized the camera is totally free, even by default. It's locked perspective, but it's not as locked as it used to be. They've opened it up a bit. Okay, that's nice. Let's go to... We want some green cushions, I think. I do always prefer the red and green look. For Christmas. Sheepy sneezed. I'm all better now though. No, not. They say sneezes come in 3. Let's see. Let's see, thank you. Hi. We have a little blanket. I feel like we could make this look nice if we're clever. Maybe yellow. It looks like a piece of cheese on the snow if I do that. See what I mean? Looks like cheese. Oh, maybe we could do red. I think a dark red isn't bad. Nyama, nyama, nyama. It's a fried egg. Eggs, eggs. Nyama, nyama, nyama. Duka, duka, duka. We can probably do something similar over here as well. If I'm careful enough. Duka, duka, duka. Does she play Genshin Impact? I do not. I do not play Genshin Impact. Duka, duka, duka. I don't play any gacha games actually. Duka, duka, duka. Perhaps I can rotate it. Let's see if we can get it to come out from underneath. Let's see. Perhaps there's a chance, maybe bees. That was not worth it. Let's get rid of it. Duka, 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 duka. Nyama, nyama, nyama. Let's just cover it in gingerbread. Okay, so we've kind of made this lovely, cozy red and green Christmas setting. I'm going to save it. Click, click, click. But next, what I want to try and do is take the nice red and green Christmas setting and we're going to create Sheepy Christmas. So Sheepy Christmas means white and blue, so we're going for that icy look. Icy Christmas look. Because my colors obviously are white, blue and black. So we can try to make an icy Sheepy Christmas. Let's see how we fare. I think it will look beautiful. Winter Wonderland, yes. So let's see. I think the tree should be white. What did I just change? Oh, I changed this. Okay, I had the wrong green. The tree should be white. Oh, that already looks quite pretty. That looks quite pretty, right? Now we need blue. Sheepy blue. Beautiful. Nyama, 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 nyama. Duka, duka. Hello, how is your day? I'm doing very well. Duka, duka. Let us go with a nice, this is like light blue, like my eyes a little bit. I think it looks like my eyes. Nyama, nyama. And then we can also use this one. A deep blue on the baubles. Sometimes it's hard to see what it's changing. Duka, duka. nice warm color to our icy blue, dark blue, icy blue. And since we have all of them, we can actually just copy and paste. Copy and paste. Like so. Dark blue. And our vertical striped volleyball. Ball as well. Very nice. Yumma, 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 yumma. What game is this? It's called Make Room. Yes. It is a very cute, cozy decoration game that I like very much. It's kind of got everything in it. This one and this one, very nice. I'm just adding a couple more light blue baubles. I think it might be needed. Now because we're changing it to Winter Wonderland theme, I think we should change the background. We can do white for the top panels, perhaps. I'll see. We might change them to a dark color too. How would we do this? I'm not used to doing things like this, so it's quite different for Sheepy. We need another light blue and a dark blue. You know, something I haven't tried is if we took a present and duplicated it. Like so. Let's take this one. And let's change the base to a dark blue. That looks quite pretty, doesn't it? That looks very pretty. Yes, that's very, very pretty. Okay. So, let's swap these colors. Oh, that looks pretty too. You can't see from here. But this woodish color I was using with the blue is very pretty as well. I think this will turn out quite nicely. Just so it has a feeling of warmth, we'll put the darker color underneath and the light color on top. Maybe something like that. Beautiful. We'll also change the little trees to be white as well to match. Alright. Oh, tricky. Take the red, make it blue. Make it all blue. Alright, let's go here and here as well. Does this game grade you somehow? No, it's purely there's no like grading system or rewards or anything like that. It's just it gives you everything from the start. You don't have to unlock stuff. And well, actually you can. It does unlock things as you go through. It's kind of solo map, I suppose you could call it. And then this is free play, but you only unlock like a very small handful of items. Like I think, for example, for what's something I would have unlocked? I can't think of anything right now. Like let's say this hay bale, I unlocked it when I made a garden or something. There's just a few items like that, but for the most part you have everything from the beginning. And I quite like that. You're good. There's no pressure to do anything in a certain way. You're good. I think I'm missing the plot a little here. Because, for example, I could, instead of making this white, I could make it like a deep green. And I think that still looks nice. Like I think what you'd usually use. I'm trying to think of what I've seen before. You could use like a desaturated kind of green to make it look pretty. A little cat. No. What the heck? Not in my cute Christmas. Sheepy doesn't want a cat. Yumma. This is a live stream. There can't be subtitles. I'm speaking to you, sheepies. Let's see. I'm going to... I think we can use the dark color for the chimney this time. Yeah, that's quite pretty. Let's do that. I like how that looks. Yoko. And I'm going to be liking. Welcome, Jimmy's. Yes, the tree topper is indeed myself and Sheepy's. That's the other thing about this game, is you can create your own things. Okay, I have to do this. Let's see. We're going to add some dark stuff here to make them match. What color? Grey or black? Grey or black? We were using the grey, but the black kind of looks good. I'm going to change the floor before I make a decision. Tricky. White, grey. surprised me. And we can do the reverse on this one. We can do a light stocking with a dark candy cane. Light stocking with a dark candy cane. It might be too strong. Yeah, but the grey. I'm conflicted. I want to see what happens if instead of a white tree, I do a dark green, kind of like the background. I think that could work. I think it can work for a Sheepy Christmas. Yaka yaka. Yaka yaka. I might not contrast that. Let's see. Can you put a gold up cat? You can. Like so. There's a gold up cat. See? Yuka yuka. Very cute. But I won't. This is Sheepy Christmas. I'm very adamant. Let's see. We're going to put a train track. Let's just make it wide. I think. Look at that. Wide train track. And for this, we can make the wheels light blue. I think the outside dark blue and the inside pure white. I'm worried it's looking a little samey. Tricky. Yaka, yaka, yaka. Everything's just white. Yaka, yaka, yaka. I feel like logs could become. Yes, this gold, kind of cool tone brown works really well. We could implement some of that so it doesn't look as lonely. Yeah, I kind of like this cool tone brown. That looks nice. So for example, on this table, we could use it. It looks quite nice. Yaka, yaka, yaka. Or even on here, on the couch, we could use it. Instead of just going to use the basic light colors. But it's something interesting, even these cookies. Instead of the regular brown, I think that can look quite nice. Yaka, yaka. Yaka, yaka. Very pretty. That's starting to look more sheepmas. I think so. I think that looks more sheepmas. Let's change this color to a light blue. Yeah, that looks like sheepmas. To me anyway. Yeah, let's change all of these panels to be grey. And that will work quite nicely. Grey and another grey. Beautiful. More and more grey. Duka, duka, duka. One. And another. Yes, it's perfect. Let's change these candy canes so they match with the blue. Duka, duka. It's so blue, isn't it? Let me change this wood color to this cool tone wood. I think that's the color I like. Here we go. And our train set has not yet been adjusted. So let's adjust our train set as well. I think I could just use the nice brown for this. Yeah, and light blue instead. That's what I'm going to do. I'll go with... I'm kind of doing the inversion a little bit. Like I could use light blue and then white. And then light blue again. I think I'll do that. Copy. Paste. Paste. Much better. Duka, duka. There we are. It looks very calming. I think it looks pretty. Did I miss anything? There are the gingerbread and this little nutcracker up here. We can adjust. I just have to make his red suit blue. Ta-da! And same with this. It's pretty much just the pink. I have to swap out for blue. And it's perfect. Actually, yeah, for the gingerbread, it's nicer if it's pastel. Pretty. That looks very pretty. I think Sheepy's happy. Save on to the second one. Now we have blue sheepmas and we have red sheepmas. Now we don't have any Christmas hats, which is devastating. So I think we should go and make one so I can put one on my little sheep's heads over here. So if we go into menu and we go to custom, we should be able to make some hats for our sheep. So to do that, we can use maybe something like this. Stretch it. Duka, duka, duka. I think it should be more slim. Move it to the side a little. There we are. That's for all sheep kind, yeah. Do you think we should make a bent top with a pom-pom? I think we should do that. So the question is, how do we do into it. We will scale it down. Bent top is classic, it sure is. Now we will begin the bending. Bend, bend, bend. Move it up and in. Up and in. And tilt, tilt, tilt. Now obviously it cannot be perfect, but we can make it look as good as we can. This is especially easier if we begin to change the colors. Like so. Then we can see how the lighting is hitting the object. Now we can choose to make it like this, which I don't think is that bad if it's kind of bent. Like that. Wonderful. I also think we should have a donut around the room because this is a staple for both Hongshu hats and Christmas hats. So it's a very important thing for us to get going, right? So let's move it. Ooh, it won't go down anymore. That is rather peculiar. Okay. That just tells me that we're at the edge here. Pull it down. Pull it down. We can probably get it to go. I think the back needs to pull out and maybe we can get this one to come up. There we go. That solved some of our little concerns. Looks cute, right? Now we need a pom pom. And of course our pom pom. We scale it and stick it. How does that look, Sheepies? We can probably pull it in a tiny bit. That works. I wonder if it's actually better if it kind of comes out like this. I think that looks a little better. Like so. Hey, good Sheepy, so you made a Santa hat. Let's save it. And exit. I can now open my little Christmas scene. And here we can apply our cute, oh my god, that is adorable, our cute Hongshu hat. also rotate it a bit so that it looks a bit more natural on our sheepy. There we are. Color match, color nap, yeah, nap time. Just stretching it to try and fit it in a way that looks nice on this sheet. That looks good. And of course we should apply one to the sheep as well. Now there's always the option of making it a miniature hat, but I think this looks quite nice. There we are. Beautiful sheepies. And in fact, because it is facing the other way, let's move that so that its pom-pom is on this side where we can see it a little bit better. Perfect. Would you look at that? Amazing sheep hat placement. Beautiful. We have the biggest honkshus here, and believe it or not, there is a little sleep effect we can place on our sheepy. Yes, so that it is sleeping peacefully, which I love indeed. And we can put one Yeti and even shrink it. Very good chippies. We have acquired complete Christmas cheer, yes. Though I have not added this sheep into the scene yet. It belongs somewhere, so I guess I'll put it here, where it's munching away. It can munch. Happy sheep is eating happily. Actually, you know what I just thought? This is quite funny. If I could... It's munching on the grass here. How do I... There we are. The colors match now. Froggy, you're in the way. Let my sheep munch the grass. A menace. I think it's beautiful. Wow. It really is the sheepiness. I'm going to copy this hat. Give it a hat too. Actually, I think this hat might suit it better. There we are. Happy sheepmas. Jimmy the Max. Yeah. I actually did want to play more of that game, but yeah, when I tested it the other day, it had some scenes I felt were guess we also have a sheepy. I don't know what this pastry is, but we do have this sheep pastry, so we can probably add that to the plate. That looks quite delicious, if you ask me. We also have sheepy muffin. Lots of food to eat. And I do like all of the chibi food that we have. It's quite good. I think that is the completion of Sheepmas. Yes. Save. Wonderful sheepies. I hope you liked having Sheepmas built with me. I had a lot of fun. I also... What can I do here? I could put a giant sheep, that's about it. There we go. I'll put one here next to the present. We can move this closer up, like so. And put a jumbo sheep. There we go. How's that? Ta-da! Merry Sheepmas! Tomorrow I will be back with more ASMR. It might be regular ASMR, but I hope you had fun hanging out with me. Can we have a sheep next to your blanket? Like another sleeping one. Or one. I could put a sleeping one here. Yeah, I think that's cute. I like that. Lots of holiday cheer, yes. I'm glad it turned out a lot comfier than I actually expected for a second there. Yeah, I was a little worried about trying to do a blue theme, but I think it looks quite pretty. Very happy to meet. Hi, good night, Sheepies. Good night, and of course, I will leave you with my piano playing, okay? I'll leave it on so you can enjoy the scene. I don't really know where to look because there's so much. There's just so much. Maybe we can look this way. Yeah, that's pretty. Right here. Good night. Good night and bye. Bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye bye, Sheepies. Doko 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 doko. Doko 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 doko. come back. I almost forgot. Annyeong. It is I. Of course, we have our traditional uncle sheepies. Yes. I must always return for a second. Deeper claws. Yes. If I am to grant your wishes, sheepies, you must, of course, make sure you have been a good sheep this year. But to be honest, I think all of my sheeps would have been good sheeps, so there is nothing to be concerned about. Yes. This year I have granted your wish of allowing you to keep your wool, which is honestly by default, so you're all good because it's winter season for you, so nothing to worry about. It's just my other Aussie sheepies and tropical sheepies that perhaps don't have their wool right now, which is okay. You're good. No worry. Yes, exactly. Razio sadly and bold, my wool has left me already. It's okay. Sometimes it can happen, you know. Still a very lovely sheepy. You're good. I'm glad I'm part of sheepy community. I hope that we can do lots of nice and cozy things from now into the future. Yeah. Lately, I keep thinking about how do I put it, end of the year thoughts. I suppose it's already here. I'm getting ahead of myself a little to think about those things until it's New Year's should be. Hi, please stream every day. I don't know if I can, to be honest. I might burn out. Though I do want to stream more one day. Yes, once I have my booth, I think I would like to. You're good. Alright, Chippins, good night, and bye, Chippins, bye. For real this time. You're good. Oh yes, I will be back in about an hour, and we're going to play a sheep game. Wow. I've said sheep a lot. It's just a simple game where I'll be rounding up sheep. Yes, it'll be nice to play with some of you there. Alright, good night, and bye-bye. You're good. bye.